Welcome to Collection Grandmaster. Join me in my journey to complete the collection log, but my combat achievement points have to be at least double my collections logged. Any collections gained past this threshold have to be given away. Once I achieve Grandmaster, the collection log is fully unlocked. After finally obtaining the blood shard, I decided to head back to challenge mode chambers. While doing solo challenge modes, I should get a Grandmaster task as well for a nice 6 points. We are starting out with 689 collections logged and 1,388 combat achievement points. This means we can get up to 694 collections or 5 more slots. Let's see how Chambers goes. This is the gear I do challenge mode COX with. I'm very bad at challenge modes, so things like the Blood Fury make this a lot easier to solo. I don't bring too many switches, and this is just so I can bring more supplies. As you can get better at the challenge mode, you can bring more switches and less supplies. I prefer to bring thralls over any water spells just because I think it's easier to try and skip the flame wall and have the thralls to make the head turning more consistent. In addition to that, I always bring a sand view just to deal with the poison and a few staminas just to make the raid a little bit quicker. The Fang is nice for Vanguards and it is also nice for Tecton. When dealing with Tecton, if I miss both Dragon Warhammer specs, I'm just going to reset the raid. Fighting a full defense Tecton is going to slow you down a lot more than just resetting. After defeating Tecton, I just pick up the 1 Overload, 1 Prayer Enhance, and 1 Revitalization from him. After the crab room, I like to bank all my stuff in the ice demon room. I grab the axe and the tinderbox and I start killing scavs for all my supplies. I like to get at least 2 planks, 7 mushrooms, and 20 juices. This is just so I can prep right after shamans and be very comfortable for the rest of the raid. For the ice demon, I make sure to overload and prayer enhance, and then every time I see the ball coming towards me, I just move 2 squares to either side. You should never take damage in this room, but it's really not a big deal if you get hit once or twice. After the ice demon is dead, make sure you have a sand view in your inventory. Shamans can poison you even through your prayer. To safe spot a shaman, try and get them stuck on a ledge that are found throughout the room. You can see I have the rune light setting to highlight their southwest tile. They always try to line up that tile with your character. To get them to jump to you, you cannot stand against the wall. If you see a big poison ball coming towards you, make sure to run. Once the jump animation starts, you're gonna run to the other side of a ledge just to get them stuck. Once both shamans are dead, grab some of their butcher seeds and start your prep in the next room. I personally like to make 7 restores and 20 brews. The next room is Vanguards. I bring a few brews and restores, an overload, and a prayer enhance. I personally don't bring a mage swap as Fang feels so strong. I use the Fang on the range and melee Vanguards, and I use range on the mage Vanguards. Once you kill all the Vanguards, make sure to pick up all the drops, run into the next room, and bank it all immediately. If you got a lockbit from scavengers earlier, you can take it out. If not, it's no big deal. I personally look for the bat chests, but if not, just loot the other chests until you get 30 worms and feed them to the beast. After the thieving room, we have Vespula. You will want to pull out a stamina potion. This is very important. Vespula kills me almost every time I forget the stamina potion. Additionally, bring several prayer restoring potions, an overload, and your best range gear. Of course, if you have the shadow, bring that because it's best in slot. When you get to Vespula, have your quick burst set to redemption and rigor. You'll run to the tile I have marked here, and then attack the portal and run back immediately. Every time redemption triggers, you will sip a restore and reactivate your quick prayers. Once the portal is dead, get ready for Tightrope. Tightrope is fairly simple. For the mages, you'll pray mage, and for the rangers, you'll pray range. You're going to range all of them while using thralls. For the rangers though, make sure you don't get below 40 health. They can hit hard even through your prayer. After you kill them all, grab the crystal and get ready for the lower level. This is going to be your last bank chest until Ulm. Make sure you pull out your salve amulet, your pickaxe, your woodcutting axe, melee and range gear, overloads, prayer enhance, staminas, a few restores, and your brews. Guardians are fairly simple. Equip your pickaxe, pray piety, and hit him. Make sure your pickaxe is on crush, and after every attack, step back 2 tiles. I like to use the visual metronome plugin to count for me. I step back 2 tiles, then I step forward 1 tile, and you can see my tile count 3 times for me, and I know I can attack him again, because pickaxes are a 5-tick weapon. This means I move back 2 steps, which is 1 tick, wait 3 ticks on the tile in front, and then I attack him on the 5th tick. Don't heal up for Vasa. He's gonna start with an attack that does all your HP. Right when you teleport, drink 1 or 2 doses if you're nervous of brew. You're gonna pray rigor and protect from range while ranging him. When he's at your crystal, you'll attack it with your best stab weapon while praying piety. Once Vasa is dead, equip your salve, pray mage and rigor, and kill the mystics. There's a few ways to set up the safe spots, but even if you decide to tank one of them at a time, you're gonna be fine. After the mystics are dead, make sure to have an overload and a prayer enhance going, pray range, and augury. Muddiles might be the most annoying room in the whole raid. Every time you see an XP drop, I'll chop in the tree. Try and fire a shot at the baby Mutta, and then go back to chopping. Don't let the baby go too much below 50%, or he'll eat the tree and heal. After the baby is dead, kill mama. Try to use the safe spot so she doesn't melee you. Once they're both dead, it's time to prep for Ulm. Besides my gear, I take 2 staminas, the rest of my Sandfew potion, an overload, a prayer enhance, 4 restores, and a bruise for the rest of the inventory. I pre-pot an overload, prayer enhance, a full brew, 1 dose of restore. I drop them, refill my inventory. I'm gonna pray mage and piety, double spec the melee hand before running the mage hand. And let the whites begin. In between some of the challenge modes, I decided to do some wieldy tasks and some TOA. I managed to grab the Claws of Callista from Artio. Now I just need to get the Vanguards chain mace. I'm getting PK'd before I got into the boss room? He world hopped with me. I got him to log out somehow? No, I didn't! I could have been free! I just recharged this weapon, it's gonna cost me like 3 mil if I die. Oh no. Alright, we're gonna try the push-up trick. It worked! He fell for the push-ups! Run. I know. Oh, sir. I don't know why, but I really have my hopes up for this one. Get a new item. I don't even care what it is. I mean, there's the obvious preference, but still feeling good about a unique. It was a purple and it was garbage. Jeez. Nine and a half hours. I'll do one more for the 10 hour to kind of cover the rage quits I did. And a white. I was able to complete about 10 challenge modes in 10 hours. I'm pretty slow though. The regular loot is on the screen right now, and I got that purple as well, being an arcane. This video, I was able to get 1 Grandmaster task and 1 collection log, bringing me to 1,394 points and 690 collections logged. This means I can get 7 more items before I have to do more tasks. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and subscribe.